Okay, so in our previous class we studied about the transcription, that is making of RNA from protein. Now the question is what RNA is to be made, or why RNA is to be made. We also studied that the RNA are of three types. RNA are of three types, that is the rRNA, mRNA and tRNA. rRNA, mRNA and tRNA. Three different type of RNAs are there. And any of these RNA, see, earlier it was thought a gene is a segment of the DNA which makes a protein. So the name was given as one gene, one protein. But later on we came to know that a protein is a very large molecule, very often. And it may not be possible, or it may not be necessary that the entire protein will be made by one single gene. Consider a molecule of hemoglobin. It has got two alpha and two beta chain. Now alpha chain are made by different RNAs, messenger RNA, and beta chains are made by different messenger RNA. So even in one molecule of hemoglobin, at least two polypeptide chains are required, mRNAs are required, because each polypeptide chain will be made by one RNA. So that means it may not be necessary that one gene will be able to produce one gene, one protein. This hypothesis was failed. Earlier it was given that one gene produces one protein. As in the Mendelian experiment we studied, that is the factor, one character is controlled by one pair of factor. But it was not always true. We found that the one pair of factor is not always controlling one character. Okay, so one gene hypothesis was failed. Then it was modified as one gene, one polypeptide. That is, instead of making the entire protein, gene is only making a polypeptide. But later on it was found that this is also wrong. This is also wrong because one polypeptide may require several genes, several messenger RNA. So now we modified it as a one gene, one CISTRON. That is a small segment of the polypeptide, and sometimes one gene may produce a polycistronic mRNA. That is one mRNA which may give rise number of genes or a number of proteins. Okay, so understanding gene was a very difficult task. The first idea which was given as one gene was that one gene is the gene which actually makes one polypeptide chain, one protein. Later on we came to know that the proteins are very large molecules, and since they are large molecules, it may sometimes not be necessary that the entire polypeptide will be made by one gene. So one gene may require number of polypeptide, and each polypeptide will be made by one gene. Later on we found that one polypeptide chain is also not a part, that is a wholesome, it actually comes in the form of raw polypeptide, and then it is modified or it is mature. And on the other hand, we even found that sometimes one polypeptide may express more than one character because they have cistrons, they are the smaller units. So we have come into different things. We cannot finally give one conclusion that what one gene is. Moreover, it is not necessary that the gene will always produce a protein. These all are actually ultimately resulting in the formation of protein. But later on we came to know that all the genes are not always producing protein. Say for example, even rRNA is also a function of DNA, and since DNA is making RNA, so it should also be a gene, it should also be considered as a gene. DNA is making one set of mRNA, should also be considered as a gene. and DNA making a tRNA should also be considered as a gene. So the definition of gene by and large is a very typical task. It differs from place to place. But the one thing is clear, that gene is a set of information written on the DNA in the form of nucleic acid or nitrogen bases, in the sequence of the nitrogen bases, which will decide that what type of RNA or what type of protein it will code for. And that is why that is how it is controlling the thing. And that is what the gene is. Gene is the set of information written on the DNA from a certain point to a certain point, which may give rise a certain type of RNA, and not necessarily that all the RNA will make polypeptide, or RNA will make CISTRON, or RNA will make protein. Some RNA are only the units which will be functioning as in order to make protein, but they themselves are not coding for RNA. tRNA are not coding, rRNA are not coding for protein. They are only helper molecules which will be carrying out the process of synthesis of protein. mRNA is the blueprint which will decide that what type of protein it will make. Okay, so there are different things. Moreover, yesterday I said that RNA molecule is self-catalytic in nature. That is, if required, it itself can control the process of transcription. Okay, but generally they are using DNA-dependent RNA polymerase, and interestingly, there are 3 species of DNA-dependent RNA polymerase. The one which code rRNA is DNA-dependent RNA polymerase 1. The one which code mRNA is DNA-dependent RNA polymerase 2. And the one which code tRNA is DNA-dependent RNA polymerase 3. that is 1, 2 and 3. So 3 different species are there. Okay, so these were the certain parts which were left behind in yesterday's topic. When yesterday we were studying, that is the DNA make RNA. Now the question is why they have to make RNA? Why they have to make RNA? So RNA are 3 types. That is, it makes rRNA also, it makes mRNA also, it makes tRNA also. Now one thing I make it very clear, rRNA are not all the time required to be made. They are once made and they will be used again and again. tRNA also not all the time made. They are made once and they will be kept there and they will be used over and over again. But mRNA is the blueprint which is required all the time. Every protein requires different type of mRNA. mRNA is the blueprint. Blueprint molecule, that is, suppose you are interested in construction of a building, of a house, then you have to have a good blueprint that what your house should look like. That is, what will be the length, what will be the breadth, and how many rooms will be there, where the drawing room will be there, where dining room, where kitchen will be there, where toilet, where the bedrooms will be, second bedroom, study room, puja room, this room, that room, whatever. Or I suppose I say, I need to make this window. A window is there and which has got this type of patterns. Suppose I want to make a window with this kind of pattern, any pattern, or rather I make here circles. Then you might have seen the vendor who are sitting and making this type of window. So to make this type of window, they require 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 rods of same size. So he may ask one labor to make this kind of rods. The second one he may ask 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 such rods. Person 2 will ask to make small rods like this. Person 3 he may ask to make circles like this. And person 4 he may ask this thing, and then he will simply sit there with the welding machine and he will simply command. This person will command to bring those type of 2 rods, then he will ask the 4th person to bring this type of 2 rods and he will be simply welding. Then he will ask the first person again to please bring these type of rods and he will arrange them in welding. Then he will ask the second person to bring these type of rods and he will arrange them. Then he may ask the third person to bring these circles and he will. So the welder is actually rRNA. He will be acting as a welder. What a welder do? He just stitches them. He just joins them. What the mRNA is the design which the landlord is given that person. कि मेरे को ऐसा वाला खिड़की चाहिए. The design is nothing but mRNA. That is the blueprint. So this is design or blueprint. And the tRNA are those labels which are bringing the items. Again, the labels who bring required items. So if these three are employed, the window will be made. And what type of window will be made? What kind of blueprint is given? The blueprint is mRNA. Now welder you need to change again and again. They will be there. The labels will also be there. What is required to be changed again and again is messenger RNA. That is the blueprint. That is the design. Today you gave this design for one of the window of your drawing room. Tomorrow you may come with another design for your window of kitchen. You may come out with an entirely different type of window in your bathing room, which is covered by a fixed glass, smoky glass, so that one cannot see from outside. You may come out with some other kind of pattern. So every time you will bring different design, but these two people will be same. That is the rRNA and tRNA will be same. So they are once made and kept in the cell. mRNA is required to be made again and again. Okay, so this issue is solved now. What a gene is, what the segment of the DNA which is making an RNA is known as that segment which is making a piece of RNA which may code for a polypeptide, which may not code for a polypeptide, which may code for an entire protein, or which may code only for a polypeptide chain, or even a polypeptide chain. It may code for a polypeptide which may in fact give more than one enzyme or more than one protein. So we cannot give a fixed outcome, that is what will be the final product of one gene. Final product can be a protein, final product can be a polypeptide only, final protein product can be number of small polypeptide which will be joined together to make a polypeptide, and many such protein polypeptide will make one protein, or it may be a cistron. A cistron is a unit which actually make an enzyme, and it may be a polycistron, that is it may make a small more than one enzymes or protein. Okay, so this is what the definition of a gene is, and their role is, and the type of RNA is. Okay, now we will study two different things. That is maturation of hnRNA. What is HN stand for? Heterogeneous. N stand for nuclear RNA. Heterogeneous nuclear RNA. The RNA which is produced in the nucleus is generally rough, generally heterogeneous, generally not matured, rather it is immature, which may be required editing. Okay, in simple words I am saying, which may require editing. In class 4 or class 5 or class 6 or class 7, your history teacher must have asked question number 7. The answer of question number 7 lies on the page number 55, paragraph number 3, line number 2 to line number 6. And in between, he or she may ask, cut these words are not required. So even that segment, the entire chapter was a DNA, and that segment is acting as a gene. And in that gene also there are a number of segments which are eliminating, which are of no use. They are called introns. They are the waste that is to be edited. So this was our DNA, and from this DNA we got this RNA. This was the DNA, and this is the RNA. Now in this RNA, if we see, from here to here, here to here, here to here, some segments are there which are of no use. The segments which are useful are known as exon, and the segments which are of no use are called introns. So this is exon 2, exon 1 and exon 3 and exon 4, and this is intron 1, intron 2 and intron 3. How they will be removed? Now one thing I make it clear that this type of complication is found only in the eukaryotic organisms. In the prokaryotes it is not required. Prokaryotes, the RNA made is matured enough. Immediately it can be used for protein synthesis. Just after one line or I can explain here only. I can explain like if you know that the prokaryotes do not have a nucleus. Prokaryotes do not have a well-defined nucleus. Rather their DNA is formed in a dense cytoplasmic zone which is known as nucleoid region. The DNA is here and this DNA will make RNA, and no sooner DNA is made RNA, it may not be even completed. At the same time the process of translation also begins. So in prokaryotes the transcription and translation goes side by side, hand in hand, one after other. There is no delay because the RNA which is produced in the prokaryote is well matured. First, RNA produced is not enclosed in a nucleus, so it is not a nuclear RNA. It is simply an RNA which is immediately going to use for protein synthesis or rather translation. Whereas in the eukaryote there is a complication. First of all, the RNA is produced in nucleus. It has to be brought to the cytoplasm. Protein synthesis always takes place in cytoplasm, not in the nucleus. So first it has to be brought out, and secondly it may have some unwanted segment called introns. The intron has to be removed. How this is done? This is done by a topic called splicing. Splicing. Maturation of RNA is actually done by splicing. Now how the splicing will be done? Let's study in steps. So I said from here to here, here to here and here to here, there are the introns I1, I2 and I3, and these are E1, E2, E3 and E4. Introns are written by I and exons are mentioned by E. As it comes out of the nucleus through the nuclear pores, it has one 3 end and one 5 end. This is the 5 end and this is the 3 end. 5 end comes first because the new synthesis always takes from 5 to 3 directions. So this end has come first and that end will come later. As the 5 end comes, a special kind of molecule comes and attacks here. Special kind of molecule, that is methyl guanoside triphosphate. Methyl guanoside triphosphate. Okay, so this will come and attach at the 5 end. And on the 3 end, from 200 to 300, adenyl group will attach. That is called tailing, and this is called capping. So immature or hnRNA will come to the cytoplasm through nuclear pore, and as it comes at its 5' ethyl guanosine triphosphate will come and attach, that is called capping, and at the 3' 200 to 300 adenylate residues will come and attach. This is the activation of hnRNA for splicing. And no sooner they attach these segments, there are a special type of molecules will come and attach, and they will make loops of the segments which are to be removed. And these loops are called splits. S-P-L-I. So there will be some loops, and then finally what will happen? They will come together, and they will come together, and the loops will be removed. And these are the loops. They will be removed, and our immature RNA will change into mature RNA, and now it can undergo for translation. So splicing is an important process which is found only in the eukaryotic cells, eukaryotic organism, and in which the unwanted segments of the heterogeneous nuclear RNA are removed by a process called splicing. For that, at the 5' the methyl guanoside triphosphate will come and attach, and at the 3' adenine residues will come and attach, and they will make it active. Then these will form the loops, the unwanted form of segments, that is the introns will form loops, and the exons will come together, and then finally the exons will join together, and the introns will be removed from there. So this is how the matured RNA is made. Now RNA can be tRNA, or it can be rRNA, or it can be mRNA. Okay, so the continuation of yesterday's topic, that is transcription, that ends here. Okay, and that thing which I told you there, that is in prokaryotes, both the things can go simultaneously. Prokaryotes, the variation is not many. Yes, now you may question this, what is the need of this? See, it is still under study. There are number of hypotheses are there. There are number of ideas are there to explain it. Some say that in the prokaryotes, the number of genes required or number of proteins required are limited, because they are only one single cell and they do not have a number of cell organelles present in there, number of organs are there or systems are there, so they have got limited function. And for the limited function, they have to make only limited number of enzymes. For that, they can directly make this thing. But in eukaryotes, there are two possibilities. First of all, these unwanted segments must have come as a mutation. They may come as a mutation because from the time life has come on the earth till now, there are number of type of changes must have taken place. Sometime that replication must have taken of unwanted segment, and they must have added an extra nuclear nitrogen bases or some other reason. Or some scientists even argue that these are a way of creating variation. These are a way of creating variation. That is, instead of using the entire thing, if we remove this thing, some new molecule will form. Some new type of nitrogen sequence or the codons will be formed. So that will be providing an entirely different type of expression. So this even paved the way for variation. So whatever may be the reason, these topics are still under study. Whatever may be the reason, but the splicing is common factor which is found in the eukaryotic cell, but it is absent in the prokaryotic cell. So this is how the hnRNA change into matured RNA. So next topic, let me see what it is. If it is fitting in this, related to this, then I will teach. No, now it is codon, genetic codon. So till whatever I taught you now, I think I completed all the topics. Yes. Coding standard. Okay. So I already explained you what is replication. I already explained you what is transcription. Now the next topic will be translation. Now, of course, I cannot finish translation in 5 minutes, but I can simply give you some idea. I can share in some discussion. Now, what happened? Translation. When we were talking about the expression of the characters are always done by enzyme in the living beings. Expression of characters, like whatever character is there. Say for example, this is the summertime. This is the summertime. Many people who go in the sun, they get tanning. Now, how body know that the tanning has to be done? How body come to know that the tanning has to be done? So there are some centers in our body. There are some centers which receives ultraviolet radiation, and no sooner they come to know that a lot of ultraviolet radiations are coming, they trigger that segment, that particular part of the DNA, which is responsible to make a special protein called melanin, and melanin will cause the darkening of the skin, and it will prevent the entry of UV rays on the body. So it ultimately prevents the bad effect of the ultraviolet radiations on our body. It is body's own mechanism. It is body's own way to protect ourselves from the dangerous effect of ultraviolet radiations like cancer or the skin diseases or aging or some other things. But the thing is that it has to receive, it has to get a signal. The signal it gets from the ultraviolet radiation only. And this signal has to be changed into protein. Now the question was that how a double-stranded DNA will give a single-stranded polypeptide of the protein. A protein may have a number of amino acids. Okay? The protein, and here is the DNA. DNA is double-stranded, as it is seen here. There is a double-stranded molecule, and the RNA is single-stranded polypeptide. So there was always an argument that how DNA actually decides that what type of protein will be made. How the design of the protein is controlled by DNA. For quite some time they were arguing on that, thinking on that. Then later on they came to know that another species of the nucleic acid is there, that is called RNA. So it works in this process or in this way, that is the central dogma. DNA make RNA and RNA make protein. But again the questions are that there are 20 different types of amino acids, 20 kinds of amino acids, but the RNA have only 4 kinds of nitrogen bases. It is something like that. In a class you got 20 children. There are 20 children sitting and you got only 4 names. If you got only 4 names, how can you control the 20 children? How can you control individually a child? It will not be possible unless each child has got special name. If entire class has the same name, Rohit, how can you control this boy? No sooner you ask, Rohit, bring your red pen, the entire class will come. Suppose this child is making noise, creating nuisance, you ask, Rohit, go out of the class, all the boys will go. Because everyone has got, the command is not specified for one person. So here, if we consider only 4 nitrogen bases, A, U, C, G, A, U, C, G, how will it be that? Adenine will control one type of amino acid, uracil will control one other type of amino acid, cytosine will control another type of amino acid, and guanine will. So 4 amino acid, 4 type of nitrogen base can control only 4 type of amino acid. Then how is that the 20 different types of amino acid can be controlled? How body decides that what amino acid will come and arrange there? what type of amino acids has to be brought one after other to join them. And if there is one single error as we already studied in the previous chapter, in the sickle cell anemia, one single error in the position of nitrogen base, the entire structure of the RBC and the type of hemoglobin both develop errors, and they were known as sickle cell anemia. So this requires high precision. So what are the ways? This was a very complex science, and to study this science, the people from the different disciplines were involved. There were mathematicians involved, there were physicists involved, there were biochemists involved, there were natural biologists are involved, geneticists are involved. So many people from the different branches involved, and they all were giving their contribution. Some said this should be like this, another said this should be like this, and all. And 4 names are given, like Dr. hnRNA. We are lucky that the Indian scientist nowadays, his name is coming into one of the advertisement, Mankind Pharma. So hnRNA, then that Nirenberg, then Sarvo Ocha and George Gabor. These were the scientists from the different disciplines. They played their important contribution, and what were their role and how this thing was solved, that we'll study in tomorrow's lecture. It is very important, children, and pay attention. This chapter, whatever you may get from any number of time, any number of or any good teacher, but my contribution can build a small fraction in it. It will always be useful. If any teacher is teaching, you should see, because तू गलत तो पढ़ाएगा, ठीक है? So you should always learn something. You will get definitely.